Right, today I'm at Owlek Bay or Owluk Bay, I'm not sure how you say it, but yeah, just another little bay. It's only about 7-minute ped from the apartment, so just going to show you guys what it's like and do some snorkeling. Whoa. £50 entry, not too bad at all. Look at that view. Okay, made it to the beach. This one's quite a bit busier to be fair, but it's nice. £50 entry, not bad at all. So we've got plenty of people snorkeling over there, close to the rocks, and then also right the way over there. So probably just gonna have a swim out here and see. Alright, so I filmed a few clips earlier when I was at the bay, which I'm forgetting what it's called now. It's like Owlek or something, Owluk. But yeah, that was really cool. Got a good amount of snorkeling. Actually got some crazy snorkeling done. I'll put some clips in either before this or after. But yeah, now I'm gonna grab a nice big amount of food for before the gym. So I've got Nutella, French toast with banana, and then also chicken sandwich and a watermelon shake. So yeah, I might train arms today because I messed up my order of training chest and stuff, and my front delt's a little bit sore. So yeah, we'll see. Might be an arm day. Nice. Nutella, French toast, banana, and then chicken sandwich. Loaded. It's gonna be the best pre-workout meal. Pumps can be crazy, but honestly tastes really good. I haven't had anything like this in so long. Alright, so first exercise of the chest day, going for incline bench press. I'm gonna go the heaviest that I usually go, which is 220s and a 10, see what I can get this for. And then I'll probably drop it down after this one. I've had a pretty good amount of food today, to be fair. So it should be relatively carved up as far as that goes on the diet. So yeah, definitely should be able to get this for 6. It's pretty hard to unrack this specific Smith machine, but we'll be alright. Fucking hell. Okay, that was a good set in the end, but fucking hell, that was sketchy last rep. I couldn't quite get up, so I tried to leg drive, ended up sliding down, turned it into more of a flat bench to basically make the weight easier to get up. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is drop the weight, swap the 10 for a 5, so go right back down, so 2 20s and a 5 each side, and then just get some volume on that. Yeah, let's go. Right, next set, drop the weight a little bit. So we've got 2 20s and a 5 each side. So total weight drop of 10 kg, which is obviously quite substantial. Obviously the more overall weight, the less of a percentage jump that would be. So taking like 10 kg off of a preach curl versus 10 kg off of a squat, you're going to notice a lot more on the preach curl because you'd be doing a lot less weight. But this is still, around just under kind of probably 10% total weight reduction, so should be a good one. I am going to use salts again for this. That was much better. At least I didn't slip out of the bench on that one. That's the thing of having a towel. It's a fucking slip and slide, but that was brilliant. Second set, to be fair. Yeah, I'll probably do 2 more here because same as last chest day, shoulder day, whatever. There's no shoulder press machine or lateral raise machine, so just be loads of press, pec flies, and then dumbbell lateral raises basically. I was considering doing arms, and then I was thinking, should I do basically chest and triceps, but I just don't want to get mixed up with the split anymore, so just going to stick with chest and shoulders and then arms tomorrow. Okay, third set. Thank you. Right, let's rip this one last set. Right, so probably would have guessed that I was going to move on to a pec fly after this. But yeah, super happy to do so. Glad that I got some really, really good working sets done on that incline Smith there. That was fantastic. I went a little bit closer grip than normal. Originally I was doing that because I kind of had the intention of doing arms, like close grip. And then when I started warming up, realized that I was actually on a pretty high incline and thought actually I'd rather just smash chest out today and then save the arms for tomorrow. So yeah, that was a good decision. Got some really great working sets there. None of them particularly strong or anything like that, but just feeling good, like chest is feeling pumped, work with the muscle, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to do at this point in time. So the next exercise here, pec flies, I'm basically just going to be doing super high rep or high volume, I'd say, with little rest time. So no, like, 5, 6, 7 rep sets. If I do get that amount of reps, then I'd continue to do some partials. So if I reached failure by rep number 6 or 7, I'll either drop the weight and do a few more, or I'll just go for some quick partial reps where I'm only getting kind of half the actual range of motion and my arm's not coming all the way into the center of the movement there. So that still really works for me. Yeah, it just means that I still get a great pump if I'm not as strong as I thought I'd be on that particular set. So yeah, let's get a set going, to be honest with you. I haven't actually done a warm-up yet on this, but my chest is super pumped and I've been doing some heavy weight. So I've got about 3/4 of the stack on there now. Just gonna do 2 or 3 reps, make sure this feels good. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go pretty much full stack. Perhaps just 1 off full stack, and then see what we get on this first set. Don't need wrist wraps for this one, should be absolutely fine. Okay, let's get this one going. Good first set. I don't need to go that heavy on the rest. I think I'll drop it by 1 or 2 weight stacks, 1 or 2 of those weight increments there, and just bring the weight down a little bit. So yeah, just going off more intuition, not really like a certain pattern in particular, because I'd say last chest day, the first set probably looked very similar to that, round 8 reps and then maybe 4 or 5 partial reps as a maximum. But for whatever reason today, just feel like getting a bit more volume on less weight would feel better. So let's drop it slightly, not by loads, just by a couple, and that should be a smart move. But yeah, so far workout's going well, feeling good. Don't get me wrong, definitely feeling tired and fatigued. As you guys would have probably seen the rest of the vlog there, I was actually snorkeling for, you know, the whole morning, the whole kind of afternoon as well. So absolutely kind of exhausted, but nevertheless, I'm not letting that affect the sessions, because the thing is, with those kind of activities, they are taxing, but they're not actually taxing any of my kind of like muscle groups like crazy. You know, I'm doing a little bit of swimming, I'm doing a little bit of like diving and stuff like that, but I'm not doing like practicing swimming sprints or doing like, you know, like 25, 50 lengths of breaststroke to where my shoulders can be getting really tired. So most of it is just literally underwater diving, treading water. But the main reason I don't want to like miss a session as easy as that is because it's not a one-off for me to go snorkeling on this trip. So if I start taking rest days and I don't absolutely need them, then it's going to become more of a habit. So my baseline state will be like, oh, I've done some snorkeling today, or oh, I've done some sort of activity today, therefore I need a rest day. So yeah, I'm not going to let that become a, in my opinion, bad habit. If I felt really knackered, that'd be a different story, but it's just general fatigue. And once I actually got into the session, like I said, chest is feeling really good, front delt's feeling really good, so that's all I can ask for really. But yeah, just gonna have probably another 30 seconds to 45 seconds rest on this set because definitely feeling a little bit fatigued already. This will be my 6th set on the chest so far, and I won't be doing any more chest exercises after this one. So 3 to 4 sets on here. We'll take the total chest exercises we'll take the total amount of sets to between 7 and 8. And then I believe I will do some lateral raises to finish off the session. Pretty straightforward, not trying to be too boring, but that is just kind of the essence of my sessions in some way or another. Could be cables, could be dumbbells, could be machine, but here I'm just using what I've got. So let's get another set going. This will be the last one that I actually record here. Yeah, good. Another good set. Oh, I can't even tense my chest. That fucking pumped. But the leaner that I get, the more you can really start to see the separation, which is good. Right, one more set on that, and then that'll be good for chest, and then just some side delts. So I'm not sure if I'm either going to do seated dumbbells, very straightforward, just double arm like this, or I might do single arm heavy, basically the cable machine where you've got like a backrest like this when you're standing up. Sometimes good to hold on here, lean away and do raises like that. So that's another option there, but I won't record this last set of flies. I've already done 3. So yeah, rest here, one more set, then shoulders. All right, just because the pump is pretty fucking crazy, I will just film this last one. Okay, on to side delts now. I am actually going to use some wrist wraps for this one because I think that'll be worth it. So yeah, I'm going for 17.5 kg. Nothing crazy, but a decent enough weight. But I do think that this will allow me to get more so like 25, 20 reps rather than like 10 or 12 sort of thing. Okay, first set. Last day. Oh, that was good. Very, very taxing. Yeah, delt pumps coming in pretty crazy. I think maybe just 3 sets on lateral raises, to be honest, because that will fucking kill me. Obviously, a lot of my front delts getting used on the incline press there, and then very minimal front delts on this lateral raise if I'm executing it properly, but there will be some. So anyway, I'll record a couple more, or at least one more, but yeah, 2 more to go. Right, set number 2. Actually feeling crazy pumped after that. French toast. That's 8. Probably just one more, but who knows. Alright, let's change the battery and then get on with the last set probably. Okay, potentially the last set, but we might do one more. But either way, this is 3rd set of lateral raises. last 10. Right, that'll do. Right, all done with the session there. Just gonna get a quick little physique update in to round off the session there. So 4 sets of incline Smith bench press, slightly narrow grip, similar to last session actually. And then I did, I think 4 sets of chest flies in the end. 1 was almost full stack, and then another 3 at slightly less weight. And then just 3 sets of lateral raises. So yeah, feeling really good overall. Can definitely feel the carbs from the chicken sandwich and the Nutella French toast. Try to get a good thumbnail. With my wrist not being able to bend backwards any more than that, it's very difficult for me to nail that pose for some reason. Quick lat spread. You can even see the chest bump there. Quick back flip. Right, that's pretty much completely done for the whole session itself, and then just going to go now do 30 minutes of cardio to finish off. So yeah, really crazy chest pump today. Great session, nice and simple. Press, fly, and a lateral raise. Absolute essentials for push day. So yeah, arms will be tomorrow, unless I have a rest day, which will then be followed by the usual routine. As you know, it'll be back next, then arms, so I can stick on the normal routine. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Next vlog will either be last day here in KOH TAO or Koh Samui. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. As always, the only way's up. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. As always, the only way's up.